right, we're back. Yes, and guess what? This time we're making. We are making cream of tomato soup. Yum, yum, yum. How simple can you get that? The one thing that I would like for you to know about this particular soup is that it is very, very nutritional. It's only 70 calories. You know, if you're counting your calories, this is a great soup to make. Also, once we have completed our soup, then I'll come back and we'll show you what you can add to your soup to really just cap it off. So, let's begin with our ingredients. The ingredients calls for 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of flour. Okay, I've already pre-measured your flour, and that 4 tablespoons of flour is equivalent to 1/4 cup. We're also going to be using 1/2 teaspoon of crushed basil. You could also use fresh basil as well, but we're going to use crushed basil. And then we have 2 cups of skim milk. Skim milk now, skim milk, 2%. And then we have 3 cups of tomato juice. All right, so now we are ready to begin our recipe. You will also need a nice pot. So we're going to walk here, get our pot ready. Let's go. It gets cranked up here. We'll turn this down to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to add our butter. Until it's all melted. Yeah. Until it's all melted. You want to make sure your temperature is not up that high, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit to 160 degrees. There you go. Okay, let that simmer. Okay, let that cook a few minutes, and then we're going to add, we're going to stir in our flour using the spatula. There you go. Stir it in. You don't want to just put it all in there at one time. You want to take your time and gradually add it to the pot. This helps control the sticking and the burning. Get it all in there. There you go. And let that simmer for a few minutes. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to add our basil. Stir and make sure you got all the flours. It's all in there. Then we're going to add our basil. little bit of it at a time. Okay, and then we're going to gradually add our milk, and we're going to stir it consistently until the milk comes to a boil. All right, we're going to let that come to a boil. And while we're waiting for that to come to a boil, let me tell you a little bit about the other nutritional value of this tomato juice. You have a total of 7 carbohydrates that comes with this, and you have a total of 2 grams of protein and 4 grams of fat, which is a very, very healthy soup, a very, very healthy dish. Now let's check back on our, see, coming, oh yes, it's coming to a boil here. As you can see, the increase in heat will allow it to start boiling quicker. So it's coming to a boil. Yay. And also, one of the things that you can do is remember to trap the heat. You could also put a lid on top of the pot, and that way it would allow it to even heat up even a little bit faster. So that's what I've done here, is to add a lid on top of it to help increase the boiling speed. Okay, so we're going to give that a few more minutes to come to a complete boil. And then we will add our tomato juice. All right, it's coming to that boil that we need. Here go that pop, 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 pop. There it is. So we are ready to add our tomato juice. There you go. I'm going to stir it just a little here. Doesn't that look yum? Ready to add. We're just going to let that simmer for about 10 minutes. We're going to cover. We're going to decrease our temperature back to 160. And you allow that to simmer for about 10 minutes. While we are waiting for our tomato soup, our cream of tomato soup, to continue simmering, we're going to prepare some grilled cheese. Yum. What's tomato soup without a grilled cheese sandwich? Let me tell you just how simple it is for you to make using the following ingredients. Okay, we're going to use white wheat bread. We're also going to use Monterey Jack, or Colby Jack cheese. We're going to use also cheddar cheese. And then we're going to use some butter. And of course, our canola oil to spray our griddle iron. Okay, so our griddle iron is all ready. We're going to spray it. Okay, we're going to use 2 slices of bread here. And normally you would use a brush, but today we're going to use a spoon. You know, sometimes with these recipes you just have to improvise. So that's what we're going to do. Just spread it over on one side. All right, now we're ready to place them on our griddle iron. Go. All right, what about let's do some more. Let's do another one. I'm telling you, with this cream of tomato soup, you can't just eat just one sandwich. You got to have more than one. Using our spatula, we're going to, I like to kind of pat my bread a little bit just to make sure. I can barely hear it. It's a little here. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, looks good. Flip it back over. Okay. Then we're going to add our cheese. Don't you just love this cheese? We're going to get a slice of each one. Okay, we're going to place it on top here. Flip it over. Let's check these. Yeah, those are perfect. And again. Now this process, you're going to have to move fast with it. You're going to toss it and toss it. Nice, pretty, and brown grilled cheese. Okay, let's check on our soup. Ooh, it's ready. It is ready. Wonderful. It's wonderful. So now let's get some of our soup. Have our soup. Ooh, look at that. And there you have it. A nice grilled cheese sandwich along with cream of tomato soup. Isn't that wonderful? Yum, yum. Enjoy.